Oh my love, you're such a fragile thing, I know. And with the winter comes the ice, the snow, but I'm here to hold.
Is that it? Cute.
The trees haven't started to shed. Just feel the summer sun as it warms our bed.
This morning I woke up at TreeLoft at Base Camp, a magical Airbnb tucked inside a forest atop a 120-acre farm in Missouri. This place is located in Perryville, Missouri, which is just about an hour's drive south of St. Louis. I've done the drive to St. Louis many times since I had my driver's license as a teenager to visit my family who lives here. So it was a very familiar drive for me. It's about 5 hours from my home in the Chicagoland suburbs to St. Louis, and then another hour to get to Perryville. You know you're in Perryville when the roads turn to gravel and the houses are far and few between atop farms that are nestled in dense forests. I actually stumbled across this Airbnb this past winter when I was just for fun looking for treehouse style Airbnbs across the country, and this one popped up and I was immediately so intrigued. It just looks so meticulously magical. It seems like a contradiction, but it's just the design and the setting, and I just had to see it for myself. They're extraordinarily popular. I believe they were ranked as one of the top 50 Airbnb destinations in 2020. Congratulations, by the way, because definitely fits the bill. So you just kind of have to follow them on Instagram, actually, to see when they announce openings. They do get cancellations sometimes, and then they open up slots for further ahead, and you just have to jump on it. So follow them on Instagram and set your notifications if you want to visit this beautiful place. I was lucky to snag a date for this summer, and let me tell you, it not only meets expectations, which were pretty high after the across-the-board 5-star reviews and gorgeous photos, it exceeds them. And it exceeds them because it's exactly how it's pictured, but the ambiance is not something that you can capture in a photograph. I got in yesterday evening and I spent a lot of time filming and taking photographs of this beautiful spot. And then I let myself just kind of settle in. I had brought some leftovers to heat up because I knew I wasn't going to want to cook after the long drive. So I just heated them up and came and sat right here in this spot, watched the squirrels and the birds contend for the birdseed feeder, and just exhaled. Perfect way to start a beautifully immersive, relaxing experience. I ended the evening with a really epic bonfire, essentially. They have a really big fire pit. So I made a fire that lasted hours, and I just sat out there and enjoyed the sounds. I saw a raccoon walk by. It was a fun evening. It was really relaxing, and I had the most glorious sleep. Before I did all that, though, I filmed a very thorough tour through my own lens. So I'm inviting you in on my magical retreat. Come on in and let's take a look. From the drive, and it's got a keyless entry kind of thing. Come on, just how freaking beautiful is this? It's just so peaceful, and how cute. Let's go in. Look at this magnificent place. It's somehow both adorable and grand and charming and luxurious all at the same time. It's just, and it smells kind of piney. It smells really delicious in here. I'm gonna take you through the whole thing. So we'll just start from the entryway, the lofted ceiling. Hello, so gorgeous. Look at these huge windows. I am so excited to wake up to whatever that looks like tomorrow morning. And there's also, I noticed, a skylight over the bed, which I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to open that blind somehow, which I'm definitely doing. Like, give me all the stars and give me all the light in the morning. I will take it. So here's the front where we came in. Just cute details everywhere, but also just so stylish. Like, look at this kitchen. Holy smokes. And it has everything. Little fridge, little oven, little microwave. Beautiful sink, coffee pot, and it's stocked with everything you need to cook and eat, and it's perfect. So we'll go through it. I'm obsessed with this countertop. It's like butcher block extravaganza. It's not butcher block. It's some beautiful something else, but do you know what I mean? And then there's a live ledge over here, a little kind of breakfast nook, right? So beautiful. The wood is gorgeous. And then look at the cabinets. Everything is just so well designed. Such a beautiful design. And look at the naughty piney floor. I don't know if it's pine or not, but that's the knots in the wood in the floor just made me say that. So it has a little fridge, which is good because I'll stock it up with all the stuff I brought. They've got all of these beautiful drawers that are filled with everything you need. There's a cooktop here and an oven, like I said, a microwave, cabinet. So I'm guessing there's cups and plates and things. More on the shelves. Real plants, always exciting. I love real plants. Look at this huge window by the sink, gorgeous. And this beautiful sink, oh my gosh. Everything is just so meticulously coordinated. I love it so much. Look at these lights, how cool. And then there's another light over the breakfast nook with these little stools here, these leather stools. Beautiful. They left a note. Welcome to the TreeLoft. It is our sincere hope that your time spent here among the trees provides you with enlightenment, refuge, and peace. May the sounds of nature be the soundtrack to your stay. How lovely. And they left a little basket with a s'mores kit. So nice. And a couple of snacks and some waters. Out this window you can see one of the decks here, which is definitely like a coffee spot, right? And I believe the grill is out there. We'll go outside. I mean, even the door to get outside and the mat, just beautiful. There's this deck. Oh, it's so peaceful. There's a little Traeger grill here. And look at this table. This is the view. Oh, it's magic. I love it. Okay, we'll go back in. You don't want to be sitting outside. You still have plenty of view with these huge picture windows. Oh, just gorgeous. Fireplace is amazing. I believe it's an electric or a gas fireplace. I didn't really look into it, but look at that. How cool. Again, more real plants. Love it. These chairs look so chic and so comfy at the same time. I love how there's bird watching books and binoculars and a papasan chair. Is that what that is? It kind of reminds me of it's like a nicer papasan than a papasan chair, but yeah. And then another live edge wood shelf there, kind of like a window seat. And then look at this, the bed area. Amazingly huge bed. It's a king. I love the forest wallpaper they've put on the back because it mirrors the window view on the other side so well. They have a record player. I just got into Chris Stapleton, so that's exciting. If I can figure out how to play it, I'll put it on. You know, a bureau for you to put your things. The details in this place are incredible, and I love the bedding they've chosen. Over here is the bathroom, and me, hello, which is stunning, just gorgeous, this black plank style. I'm not a design expert, so please excuse my terminology. I'm just calling it out as I see it, which might frustrate some people, but hello, did anybody say bathtub? How romantic and beautiful. Look at this. Look at this tub. I did bring tub things. And I think that light fixture is just so cool. And also, this is the shower right here. You just stand right there and the water comes out of there. So you can have 2 shower heads or 1, depending on how many people you have with you. But come on, this is just so beautiful. So curated. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, if we go out this door, I believe this is where the hot tub is. Oh, yeah. And the little patio area where you can see the fire pit below. I will definitely be taking advantage of that. Look at that spot. Incredible. Let's walk this way. Look at this. Hot tub. I will also be taking advantage of this. There are instructions. Yeah, instructions are good, but a nice seating area is just such a lovely, well thought out. Everything is so well thought out. And places to relax and connect if you're with somebody else, or just do your own thing if you're not. And the exterior of the house is just as beautiful. I mean, with the details that they've thought of, just so beautiful. Also, there is air conditioning and heat. Always appreciated for that touch of luxury. Okay, I was just stepping in to use the bathroom, and look at this door. It's beautiful, beautiful pocket door. And then I just had to show you this. The toilet paper has a custom sticker on it, because that's how you know you're in the lap of luxury. But still in the forest, with no internet connection or cell service. They said it on their listing, and it's true. Absolutely 0. So you must disconnect. You have no choice. I think I found the remote for this. Okay, let's see. Nope. Oh yeah, I think I'll wait till the sun goes down to put that up. I'm waking up in the most magical place today.
I don't like being on my own. I could use someone to hold, and I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold. Cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away just to figure out who you are, and I'm in this empty house with your pictures on my wall. But I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. Just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do, it's hopeless to be holding on to you. I guess we forgot about the way we could sit and talk all night. We just let the good times pass and got caught up in our fights. I say I don't mind, but that's a lie. Thought we'd work it out. I've tried to let you go. Memories, they tend to stay. Doesn't matter anyway, cause it won't be you and me. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do, it's hopeless to be holding on to you.
god, it's a raccoon family. I can't handle it. 3 babies? 3 babies.
Come on. Oh my god, they're so cute.
Love, I don't know what else I can do. It's hopeless to be holding on to you. Hopeless to be holding on to you.
I just spent, I don't know, the last hour reading through every single guest entry from this place. So it appears that they kind of opened for business last August, and they've had a steady stream of visitors since, with no breaks in between. And the average stay is 2 nights. So that's a lot of people and a lot of entries. And it was just beautiful. I didn't intend to like sit down and read the whole thing, but it was just really, I got kind of lost in it like a good book. Really beautiful to read everybody's experiences. I will say that by far the majority of people who come are couples. I think out of all of those entries, I only saw maybe 1 or 2 solo travelers like me. And I do see how this would be an amazingly beautiful place to reconnect with a partner. And certainly very romantic, and just really great way to really be with somebody when you don't have the distractions that technology these days provides. And also being kind of remote and away from your usual day-to-day life and responsibilities. That being said, I don't want to discredit how rejuvenating and lovely this is as a solo traveler. It is quiet and peaceful and remote, yes, but not isolated. I feel very comfortable and comforted here. And it's like a soothing balm for a very weary soul. With all that life throws at us at any given moment, I mean, we can all pretty much assume that everybody we come into contact with in any way, shape, or form throughout the course of the day is going through something difficult. Something that they have to navigate, something that changes them. Having an opportunity like this to completely unplug and just breathe in, it's really, really beautiful. I've had the most relaxing day I can remember in an extraordinarily long time. And I've done some, solo trips lately that have been very grounding and restful and rejuvenating in that way. But this has a different, a little different flavor to it. I mean, if you come here, which you should, and you read the guest books, you'll know that people suggest all the different little places you can go around here. But the overarching theme is everything you need for this retreat is right here. And while you can go do some beautiful hikes and eat some amazing hamburgers, apparently, you don't have to leave. In fact, the blessings of this trip are in this loft. And it's not just because it's so incredibly beautiful and meticulously thought out and just, provides you with everything you need in a very luxurious way. It's the ambiance, it's the energy, it's warm, it feels kind. I've never thought to associate that word with a place, but it does. This TreeLoft feels like kindness, like it just emanates kindness. It feels, being in here feels like being wrapped in a warm hug by somebody who loves you. It's really beautiful. And like I said, a very soothing balm for a weary soul. I had the most beautiful day so far. I mean, the day isn't over. I still have several more hours of daylight. It did start to drop a little bit out there, so I came inside. But just waking up, no alarm, no to-dos, no agenda, to the birds chirping and the sun shining and just being able to look out these huge windows and see just how beautiful it is. I mean, that's a treat in and of itself. And then I just went where the day took me. I just followed my intuition. I didn't think too hard about what I wanted to do or when I was going to do it. I was just like, okay, we'll do the next thing that sounds good. And then after that, we'll see what sounds good after that. And if nothing sounds good after that, well, I'm just going to sit in a chair and look outside, which I did quite a bit of today as well. But, it was a lovely day. And I am already dreaming and scheming about how I can swing coming back here. It's just, they're very popular for a good reason. But like I said, it is worth stalking their Instagram. I feel like a little, I almost don't want to share this video. It's kind of like a secret that you don't want to tell if that's something that's just so good that you want to keep for yourself. And I'm not the only person who thinks that, because a lot of the people in these books echo the same. But how could you not share a place that feels like kindness, you know? So, wow. Casey and Waylon did an amazing job, not only envisioning, dreaming up, scheming, planning, and building this place, and then decorating it. So they infused so much love and joy into it. And it's such a gift. And that is so apparent by all of the people who have said the same thing. So I highly recommend checking it out on Airbnb, link below, of course. Even just to see the better pictures than mine will be. But it really is true to the photographs, but feels even better in person with this beautiful, loving energy around it. Okay, well, I think it looks like it might storm. So I'm glad I did a fire last night, because I wanted to make sure I took advantage of that gorgeous fire pit. And I think I'm going to read this book that everybody says is a must-read, The Coffee Bean. Everybody in the guest book. And then I'm going to run myself a bath and spend the rest of the evening in there. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this retreat, this beautiful place. I am beyond grateful to have stayed here and to have experienced it, and I truly love sharing this magic with you. It's just the icing on the cake for me, is sharing this sort of beauty with you. And I look forward to doing more of that in the coming months. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all well and finding moments of peace and respite for yourself in whatever pockets of time you can, in whatever ways that are available to you. And I will see you next time. Take good care. Bye.
Vitamins and history books, psychology and a different way to look at it all. 'Cause my perspective is broken. If suffering's a way to earn your keep, I better start putting miles on my feet. But I'm so tired of wandering.
Got the mother of all bloopers for you here. On my first evening here, it was a beautiful evening, and I wanted to get the drone out to do some shots of the tree loft and some shots of the sunset, because I wasn't sure what the weather was going to be like on the second day, and I'm very glad I did that, because it's not as, well, it's overcast. I'm still a drone novice, but I feel like I earned some sort of drone badge of honor. There's a squirrel going to town on the bird feeder, by the way. I had an unfortunate drone incident, which if you own a drone, chances are you've had at least one of those, if not several or many. So I was flying the drone right out in this grove of trees here, which was probably not the best idea, but it was the only place I could get a really good shot of the front of the tree loft. There's no actual place to stand below and get a really good shot because it's a forest. Anyway, I had gotten all the shots I wanted. I felt really good about it. And then I'm still learning like which way like the toggle buttons go, like basic stuff. And I seem to always push it the wrong direction first. I pushed it the wrong direction into a branch on a tree. That's a good 30 yards away and a good, I don't know, it's far off the ground. Let's just say that. And I was like, first I laughed because what can you do in that situation but laugh? Like I was like, oh boy, okay, well, I've probably lost my first drone and I'm leaving the Airbnb hosts a new tree ornament they didn't ask for, a tiny little drone. And then I was like, if I could throw something at it, but I know that I am not athletic. I don't have any sort of hand-eye coordination. I can't throw a ball to save my life. But I'd had corn for dinner, so I had like a corn cob. And that was the thing. I was like, if I lose that, it's a natural thing. Like I won't feel too bad about like throwing a corn cob into the forest. And I couldn't think of anything else to throw that I wouldn't have to retrieve or feel bad about leaving in a natural environment. I was like, there's just probably no way this is gonna work. And I wound up and I took my best shot at it and I managed to hit the branch just to the side of the drone, which dislodged it from the branch and sent it plummeting down below. First of all, I was shocked. Second of all, I was delighted. And then I realized I had to look in this basically forest gulch, I don't know, to find the drone. And that actually proved to be much more challenging. And I was probably down there for about 15 minutes looking through, and the battery had come out of it. I didn't know this at the time, but usually when you lose a drone, you can locate it. It will like beep and flash and stuff. But because the battery had popped out, it was off and it was not on. So I had no way of really knowing where it was except eyeballing, because I knew it fell straight down from the tree. So I was eyeballing at the bottom of the tree, but also knew that it could have like bounced somewhere because it's small. Well, I was getting close to giving up, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw something small and gray, and huzzah, I found it. I do not believe I found this. First of all, I don't believe I hit it out of the tree with a corn cob. I can't throw anything. And then I found it in this jungle. And I didn't have, like, it wasn't on, so I couldn't do like the beeping thing. Oh my gosh. Scurried back upstairs, popped one of my spare batteries into it, and it took off and flew and took the sunset footage in this video. It works. And it's not damaged. I lost a battery, so I do apologize about leaving a drone battery in the forest, but that could not be retrieved. Not too bad for my first drone incident story.
Can I be forgiven?